Alrighty, going through more of the big backlog of, I think maybe 3 or 4 cursed seeds that were submitted to Dusk. I chose this one, I guess, because the other ones sounded potentially even harder, though I don't know. As I look through this one, it kind of seems like really hard. Uh, it's taken out most people, and even the ones that are winning are pretty low score. So, and I don't know. It's definitely a combo just like Awoken and Stygian that could be pretty nightmarish. So, I've at the time of doing this, I've just played that other seed that was like just redonkulously hard. That was, by the way, I know at least Hart had beaten it, so he's still the only one that's beaten it too. This is just a wild seed, but pretty neat to see how he beat it. With basically, let's see, what are I think he had said. It's funny, if I hadn't locked this in, I wonder if I would have been better off. I do kind of wonder about that. I could have just put the microstone on this thing. Well, anyway. But, I don't think that was the big difference. I think the big difference was it sounded like he had gone a little harder on the sap. So he had taken a drain, and that's like, I think, the main difference. And his glimmers were obviously larger, so they could actually maybe take advantage of some of that spell weakness. But yeah, pretty impressive that he's able to beat that one. But yeah, I think we have another potential nightmare ahead of us here. So we'll get to it here. Serve the patient. Okay. So Talos the Pusher, typically not too bad into Penumbra. Starters definitely are not great. Double Stygian is interesting. If I were to take a wild guess, though, probably not getting any sirens. Do we go this or this first? I think maybe Artifact first. If it's Gorge or Morsel related, we could just take a Gorge Penumbra if it's offered. Probably just Lifesteal. I mean, I don't know that in this combo it means much. I mean, none of them really mean much. But probably the Void is better. Maybe better in a patient. I don't know. Alright. Shitty thing is, like, I do actually, like, if I'm thinking this is a cursed seed, it is as hard as it is, I would almost be like, Glutton's better here, because I just don't think we're getting stuff. But I don't think in any normal scenario I would ever not take Architect here, so we'll just take Architect. Do I take the money? Probably. Alright, chains and stuff. Spikes. We should be able to take this. We'll probably take some pyre damage, but if we need any advantage we can get. Not a horrible start there. Do I put these up here? I guess. Definitely we do that. actually that good of a... Given that I have lifesteal, that was pretty useless, but whatever. We can stack up lifesteal here. Let's put that there for lifesteal drain. We're losing all this, huh? Whatever. As long as the lifesteal's gone, I'm good with that. Alright, I actually took no damage. That was not what I had expected, but I'll take it. Is it just me, or is like Immortal Trade's so tough to take? You know, I feel like as a common, it's so tough to take. Like, I look at it here and I'm like, how do I take it over either of these? How's it gonna beat Prismal Dust into Patient, and how's it gonna beat Perils if I'm like gonna visit a bunch of Merchant of Magics? So there's a Merchant of Magic here. It's very desirable. This one is not so desirable. This one, I guess, could be desirable. So two doesn't seem great. And really, one for sure, basically, is it. So, not a good map for Merchant of Magics. But you know, this is good without a Merchant of Magic. This arguably is. This is not. I mean, back in the day, mainly pre-DLC, I was more open to taking Perils regardless of holdover, because I just didn't need to add many cards to a deck, so I could basically say, okay, I'll remove a bunch of cards, Hellvent it twice or 3 times, then I don't need holdover. But that's just not how the DLC world works. So I'm leaning toward Prismal Dust. I think I will. I don't know. Maybe Immortal Trade. I don't know. I'm trying to think what Immortal Trade would be good into. It's good in the sense that I start with 2 lifesteal, and then I can stack even more. Like, what I do get out of this combo potentially, if I'm missing on like Sirens and everything, is I'm hopefully at least getting removal. If I can remove the waves, I need a Relentless solution, and boom, Immortal Trade is that. So maybe I could actually justify Immortal Trade here. I'm trying to think outside the box, because I feel like these type of seeds, I have to actually think outside the box in a realistic way, though. I mean, in a value sense, it is the better card between the 3. Definitely 4 lifesteal. I think I am going to take it. Plus Talos could be tough without it. Yeah, these aren't really it though, are they? Could probably take a Crystallis though. I don't know. I could... You know, here's the thing. I do have these 2 Mollusk Mages. I could go with like some Mollusk Mage shenanigans. That's okay. We can give that a shot. Alright, what are we getting here? Endless, so obviously we hope for a Sentry. Ugh. I think my theory in that last run is I could have won had I just gone Siliphyte, and I just wasn't comfortable going Siliphyte, but I'm like, I do see a Siliphyte potential plan here. And I don't know. Could do it. I think we do it. I don't think a Cold Kalia is gonna work for us. You know, I didn't take Pearls, and even if I get another one offered, it's like I'm committing to bad map events. I don't know, am I really gonna give up a Hellvent and a Vortex? Like, yeah, I could take that. I could take that, but am I then again gonna give up a Hellvent and a Vortex? Those are the only magics available. So just bite the bullet. Yuck. We can do this. Man, I can't even get like a 25 health or an armor and can't. Early Hellvent too. Opposite of Stygian Banner. This is just a horrible, horrible map generation. Sucks. So even more so, we cannot skip that Hellvent if we're almost certainly skipping this Hellvent. Unless we hit Pater at a unit draft here. So what's the Merchant of Steel situation? Like I'm already like skipping that one. And then here it's like even just debatable. I will hit that one, but that's like ring 7 by that point. Yeah, this map is just horrible. Even if I find some okay units, this map is horrible. It's already like cursed because of how just hilariously stupid this map generation is. Really dumb. I'm like, I mean, I might just find something at this cavern that would clearly go on my unit. And then again, like, am I using the Siliphyte? Right? Like, am I actually using the Siliphyte? I don't know. Just wondering if I should Battlestone that. I will Battlestone something for sure. Either Mage or the Siliphyte. I think I'm just going to do it on the Mage. But I'm not happy about it. I don't know. That's just not good enough, right? My thinking is, like, what could the Stygian Banner be in the worst case scenarios? Like, maybe a Guarded Unnamed, but that could be pretty good here, and just starting with some stats is fine. Really would have liked to hold out, but if I had to wait all the way potentially to ring 6, or to ring 7 even, to get a Merchant of Steel, then I just think we do this. There's caverns along the way. This just makes sense. And I don't think we'd do any of this. I mean, I guess I could plus 30 the Crystallis. I don't think so. I think we're not, like, very strong at the moment. Okay, we do have a unit draft. It's a good thing we added Battlestone, because this shit is definitely gonna fuck that up. Swear to God, I can never roll a rubber morsel when I need one, because like I do want to like do this. I guess she'll lose all of her lifesteal anyway, though. So let's just not do that. Could do that. I think that's okay. I take it back. It was not okay. Not remotely worth it. Oh, now you give me one. Thanks. Thanks for that. Thanks for nothing. You loser. I could have waited, but whatever. It was stupid to play this. I already regret taking it, by the way. I don't know. Maybe it's not that good of a card. We're probably going to have to take Making of a Morsel. I already took the Immortal trade, so that's just going to have to be my defensive thing. And I need something potentially to scale offense. I don't know though. Like, how likely is Making of a Morsel gonna work? Not that likely, right? All it really does is open up Morsel Master, I guess. Shroud Spike. Shroud Mitosis. I mean, that opens up enough that I should probably take it. None of these open up anything. They're redundant, kinda. So this gives me some outs. I got Titan's Grat here's good. Okay, Siren of the Sea. I did not really expect to see that, but like I said, because of shot placement, it's not really that good. And even as I look at this, it's not even like, I can't even like fuse it into the Silphite or anything. Because I wouldn't mind fusing it into the Silphite, honestly, because I do have multi-strike. I don't typically like Siren of the Sea into Sweeper, but if I already have the multi-strike locked in, I could actually just use it as a sweeper instead of trying to do this spell weakness bullshit. I think that's definitely something I could do. Run two of them on the same floor eventually. It's potentially okay. So yeah, I mean, compared to these, easily it's Siren of the Sea. I'm just trying to like think of my game plan from here on out now. Because now I actually could go to the Hellvent. But at the same time, do I even have anything good for the Hellvent? Not entirely sure that I do. And here's another option. I could put a Mollusk Mage into the Siren of the Sea and run the Silphite still like down below, but I would really need to get like a Endless Titan Sentry or something in front of it. Or an Endless anything, really. Just Endless something in front of it that has health. And that could be a game plan. We clear the waves, we get the Sirens buffed up for Relentless. Stack Immortal Trade every now and then. Like, that could maybe work. Not like super confident into Patient still. If I go left, we might get Titan Sentry. I really just don't have any good Hellvents. This is one of the big issues here. How about this? What if we Hellvent the Siren? I think I could Hellvent the Siren and have one be a tank and put the other into the Silphite. I feel like that could be okay. Let's do that. I'll check this out first. This is acceptable, but not great. Money, I've got plenty of it. I don't think we do it. I think we can keep pretty low shards for a while here. Unfortunately, cannot Untumbra Assault. So for this fight, do I run double Siren I think I do, and then I just run this here. I would say that makes sense. Okay. Sacrifice stuff, I guess. Pretty good incant deck, by the way. I only need to hit this once. Alright, we can do this, but once again, no rubber when I need it the most. Story of my life. If I put this here, is that okay? I think so. Alright, well, Penumbra's never been known for having a tough ring 1 through 3, so it's not necessarily that out of the question. I tell you what, Siren Song would be an answer to Haitian. But Ice and Fire is pretty good too. So, if I am committing to this, which I think I am, it would be nice to open up double stack for the Siren Song. And I guess if I get a holdover, I don't actually have a good target though. I suppose I would do the making of a morsel. Makes sense, I have one extra pip coming up. Not much to do with it. Would open up Shroud Spike or Mitosis as a high roll. So, I think if I take the Siren Song, I'm giving myself a better Merchant of Magic and a more clear answer to Patient. You know, double stack is certainly fine. Solves Divinity. Worst case, I get Consume, Remove, and Permafrost. So let's try for that. Okay, there's another Siren. Would I be open to taking that as an essence? I don't know. Would be the proper offense for this sweeper, but then I wouldn't have any defensive stuff for it unless we're going Siren Song like hard on it. Still don't have an answer to mini boss though, in that case. So that ain't great. I don't think we take it. I mean, I already have to go through another fight without fusing stuff. Oh, we're off to a shit start here. Probably just permafrost. Gauge. Any way that Gauge is good? I highly doubt it. Yeah, I don't think so. I didn't think so. Probably just Forever Flame then. That's okay. Let's put a +10 here. Can minus that. We always typically want to do that. Literally no targets. Oh, cool. Sweet. Sweet. Could do it on the Siren Song. Suppose it's okay. Surge down one of these. Are we good into stealth boss? We got shade splitters. Then again, these do purge out for 0, so why don't we just get rid of these? Might hurt our incant chances, but whatever. Wonder if I should have flexed Glutton. Too late now. Party Boy on low shards is still the hardest boss, and it's the hardest troop. And my wave clear sucks. I sacrificed wave clear for, trying not to low roll here. Just double stack would have been so nice, or a holdover, but nope. Fuck me, right? Well, I need every little help I can get. I'd rather die now than go through to the end and just die. Which is most likely what would happen if I don't do this. Do we put a mage up top? This fucker has a lot of fucking health. Well, how greedy can I afford to be, I wonder? Because, I'm not gonna give up another fucking collector. Okay, I can just do that. Let's go here. Really? Okay. They just keep on coming, don't they? Good thing Siren Song came, when I needed it. AK it didn't. Alright, we can stack some lifesteal. That should pretty much do it then. don't know if that was worth the fire health, though. Oh, great, I killed the fucking haster, too. Go me. Yeah, we should beat this, but giving up like half my fire health there, probably not the best move. Okay, that's really good. I do regret the frickin' siren song, though. Don't think we need that if I already have the siren song for patient. Debating prism retrieval. Could open up intrinsic. If I intrinsic it, that could be okay. I could get this out with some extra attack. I could get one of them out if I, just get the units down immediately. If anything, it's just a free incant. I think I will take it. Flat AoE is hard to come by. I know I got the Siliphyte, but I don't know, maybe with Totem Fragment the Icestorm makes more sense. Open up what these Divine Temples can do for us. I think I take the Icestorm. I guess I go to the right. Yeah, I just don't see how I don't do that. Okay, I took the pyro damage for a reason. Okay, I think it goes on Icestorm instead of Grat. What do we think about that? Certainly up until Divinity, that's absolutely a better play. On Divinity, I'm not so sure it's a better play. I mean, it's definitely not a better play for Divinity, but I don't know. The Grat not being piercing, I guess, makes it negligible. We'll do it. I don't think I need to purge -1 anything. We do need to do this. Into the Siliphyte. Unless I want to Hellvent. Well, we can do this anyway, but if I want to Hellvent this, I can. And self-infuse it. I don't know that I want to do that, though. I'm pretty sure I just want the Icestorm Hellvented. Yep. I think I can get rid of some of these. So we won't have the spell weakness component, but we will because we have Totem Fragment, so that's fine. We'll just fight then. Really? Double no gold trial, though I'm not gonna complain though, that Totem Fragment's legit. Man, I know I'm getting 1/1 on incant, but that's not nearly enough to survive that shit. But I can kill most of them before they get to me. I think we take it. If I'm gonna make an aggressive play like Hellvent and Icestorm, then I need to be doing this. I'm just gonna use morsels to take out stealth boss. I could reshuffle those, but too early for that. Draw them both on the same turn, sure. Know that I want to do that. I'm pretty sure we just need to chump block. Alright, I do need to kill the back line. Alright, luckily we got that. We're gonna do alright here. Okay. Interesting. Didn't even need to actually eat up any of the stealth, funnily enough. Well, I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, not very good. Also not very good. Could do an engine upgrade, I guess, but is that really that necessary? I guess I can do it. Could do the drain. I think the urchin spines is not needed considering that. I think we just want this in case the siren song isn't gonna work. Which honestly, if I don't double stack it, I don't actually think it will work that well. I can still use it sometimes on patient, but I need some higher health buffer for sure. Which is definitely good that we didn't take the rationing scales. So this is the easiest Urcus, but I've already got a lot of gold. These all suck though. Just take the gold. I would even take those if they were permanent. So I don't know. If I go right, still have some of the same problems. There's no good consumer move. I do have a good holdover. Icestorm. Permafrost still sucks. Consumer move still sucks. If I go left, just some health or armor incants, all I'm really looking for. But a multi-strike would work. I don't know though. I don't know that I would even want that on Siren of the Sea, to be honest. I think we go to the right. There's more hits. Another 30. Just only finding Purge at these Divine Temples, apparently. Heaven forbid I get a Pierce. I swear to God, if it's fucking Consumer Move and Permafrost again. Just like, dude, how do I just always get punished for doing the thing that should statistically be the better play? But it just gives me the worst possible scenario every time. No, definitely we don't want Heartless. The question is blood for blood worth it? I mean, if I could know if I'm getting a double stack or not on this Siren song, then I would definitely do blood for blood. Otherwise, I'm just going to put 20 into the Scylla fight. Because I'm definitely, you know, I'm taking these steals, so like, there's just no way I'm not going to hopefully at least find 125 that I can put on the current Siren and I don't know. But blood for blood is tempting. I don't know that the health on this is just buffer in case I bottom deck the Drain or the Siren Song against Divinity. You know, I do have one turn where the first turn I replenish my health. But yeah, I guess all things considered, I got a pretty big deck still. I think I take this. If I'm into patient, I need to be able to survive a hit if I have to. So let's do that. So annoying. Pierce is probably reserved for Icestorm at this point. I wonder if I should be keeping some of these for, like, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to put Mollusk Mage into the Siren of the Sea. I think that would put me at 100, and it just doesn't seem amazing to me. I don't know. Okay, we do at least get double stack, which I guess could go here too, but I think I like it here a lot better. Patience more or less solved now. I wonder if I should remove some cards. I don't think so. I could remove one. Just remove one of these, I guess. Could go really hard here. I think that's not necessary. We can get stuff here. How am I not starting with any morsels here? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards. Fuck you too, game. Fuck you so hard. Like, just fuck you, dude. Put me back in Wild Frost. This sucks. Like, dude, this is just stupid. Not even funny to me anymore. It's just like, dude, come on. Kinda do need to incant. If I do this now, I'll have 3 days coming into me. Fuck it. Let's just do it. I need to remove that card from the deck for certain. I'm not allowing it to get played anymore, fuck that. You had your chance. You fucking blew it huge. Here, have some rage. Wait, why do you have only one dazed? The fuck am I missing here? Whatever. Just fucking get destroyed, bitch. I guess 3 waves, 2, then 2 up. Yeah, makes sense. What about another Siren Song? I can do that to follow up the other one. Let's say that that's my answer to, because these other cards are shit. So let's say that that's my answer, potentially, to a mini-boss. Let's say, I mean, I'll keep it right till 100 shards. So let's say I'm like there. I think they only have like, say, 650 health-ish. If I'm going to be doing more 40 damage, 40 times 9 would be like half their health. Jeez. So, I don't know. Maybe I can take the Blazing Bolts. Can't really play the damn thing. I basically have to hit a -2 for it to be playable. Doesn't seem like a very good plan. I think we might just skip here. Unless a consumed is okay. I guess it would be. I don't know, is it? Wouldn't I just rather find Icestorm more often? Since clearly it didn't want to give me any holdovers, so we just kind of have to find it often. Everything else in this deck sucks. Alright, give me something good for a Siren of the Sea. Acceptable. I will live with that. I think I just don't ever, even though they cost 0, I just don't want to draw them. Burst cycle through. I need incants. Oh, there was a -2, it turns out. Yet another purge. Like, I'm looking for intrinsic and pierce. It just keeps going fucking purge. I don't know. I could get rid of one of these. Guess that's an okay use of shards. I mean, I don't know that I have anything that's worth -2ing on. Unless I want this to do that. Maybe we just hold out for better stuff. I could probably Hellvent this Siren of the Sea at this point, and that's probably okay. So then I can fit both on the floor. It's not like I need that. I might as well use that pip, right? That is it scary? I don't think so. also makes the prism retrieval a bit better if I have a third unit, because currently it's just not hitting anything. Plus, having the other units removed from the deck makes it better. So yeah, I think definitely Hellvent the Siren of the Sea makes quite a lot of sense. Probably should have frontline Sillified, I don't know. Sillified in the back doesn't make much sense as I think about it. Icestorm certainly seems good here. Okay, I gotta get rid of one Mollusk Mage apparently. First play of that. Damn it. Sucker. Alright, living armor won't be a problem. I mean, it seems like a Skyrim difficulty run, actually. Like, I was worried. I'm not really worried now that I've hit pay dirt here on the Siren, so hopefully I'm not being overconfident here, but I think I've got this one in the bag. If you notice my scaling here. I mean, he did get through 2 of my units, so, but I'll have another Siren soon. I just don't think I'm going to have any issues here. I don't know, though. You never want to like, here's the thing. When you have a non-piercing, even with a piercing Ice Storm, like, but especially a non-piercing Ice Storm, it will wreck face up until Divinity, but once Divinity hits, it can just not hit anything. I mean, everything and their mother has Spell Shield. If I don't get a piercing in literally one try here, if it's just yet another purge, then we have an issue. Crucible Extension would just allow me to chump block, which might be okay. I'm wasting these morsels otherwise, but it also costs 2, which is trash. Take another prism retrieval. I think we could do it with another prism retrieval, honestly. This is a free incant, if anything. Here I don't think I'll take these. See if we can get a Pyrestone housing. I feel like I should have more gold than I have right now. Well, Crucible Extension would have been really good, but you live and you learn. I don't see how we would need a Hell's Banners. I mean, I guess technically I don't have any need for it. I do have it pretty much proccing every turn technically properly. But I don't know, once I play the engine upgrade, I got 4 Ember, like, do I really need it? I think I just remove cards from the deck, more than likely. Boon could be worth, the rest are definitely not worth. So yeah, we'll just do that. I need to get to the shard count. I could do that with just a -2. We do finally get a piercing. Suppose that definitely goes on one of these. Still committed to Hellventing the Siren, which does not cost shards, so I probably need to go to 110 here. I'm going to remove Excavation Eruption, I think. I don't know if that's the smartest idea, but it's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I guess I could -2 it. It's probably better than keeping the just wasting the Ember upgrade. So yeah, we'll do that. So I think the lances are better than the shade splitters at this point. What am I gonna remove? So we gotta remove this. What about Immortal Trade? I'm multi-striking. Could be okay here and there, just to replenish the health on my stuff. We can get rid of Shade Splitter. And yeah, get rid of the other one. Keep the 0 cost ones. Anything that's 0 cost has to stay in. Alright, now these are the worst. Okay. I'm feeling okay about this. I got double draw with a 23 card deck. Like, I have to get really unlucky to not get the cards that I need. He started mid too, which is great. That's really good. Put you in the front. I could go here. I still don't know that that's very necessary though, given the waves of patient. Like, I think I'd still rather have, I don't know, the Siren. I'm gonna have to incant 40 times for it to even match the damage output of Architect. I think I put it in front then. I fucked that up. Shit. Why did I put that down? I guess it still makes sense. I mean, if he's coming up, here, I can just do that. I guess I won't play these, because then I'd have to cycle all the way back through the deck. Yeah. Alright, we got this. Yeah, you have 6 days now, son. Let's try to make it so that the stuff gets, yeah, melee weakness gets put there. Fucked up. Yeah, it doesn't matter really. We have this again, so obviously we're doing that. I mean, this guy's dazed, for sure. Weak. Just, as long as we're not wasting days, it's fine. Yeah, just make sure we don't waste these. don't know if I should be doing that. I don't think so. I know I'm preserving this melee weakness. Trying to hit that, but whatever. These can still die. A little bit ridiculous there that I'm not killing it outright, but whatever. Not a good sign. I guess we could still lose for sure. Alright, if I end up starting with Prismal Retrieval, I need to make sure to play it. I need that extra damage for sure. Don't need to be wasting a morsel up top. We do not start with it though. Poor fellas. Why do I ever add this card to a deck? I mean, this is just proof positive that it's always a mistake to add this card. I mean, how is it not just always a mistake to add this horrible, horrible card? Spoiler alert, it's always a mistake. Well, okay, that's good, at least. I don't really want to redraw these, so let's just play the both of them. Alright, we can do this. They're all taken care of. And do need to keep incanting up here, but we also do need to put in some damage down here. Let's weaken this. I don't want to redraw that either. Like, we really, anything that consumes we need to play, because I need to hit the ice storms and the siren song, like, very often. Well, we get the siren song next turn. If I play this, I'm gonna be down to 2. You have an Icestorm non-piercing coming up, which is fine, because this was the only thing that had shield. I do need to not play the siren song on that. Here, let's try this. Let's try let's try this. Okay, I can bring them up now, and I should. I want to make sure that we're winning Relentless. Could YOLO this. It's not super likely that I hit it. Just make it so this guy can get hit by everything. This hits for, yeah, it doesn't hit for 125 in most cases, so let's kill those. I need this to not throw that. Thanks, buddy. Well, I guess we got just enough anyway. Sweet RNG on this whole fucking, like, the combat RNG. I mean, between, like, some of these procs and, like, I'm just like, geez, dude, like, sure, if that's what you want to do to me. Have at it. This is the more threatening group. this point, since I did soften them up, I'm gonna try to keep you at an okay level. Three spell shield is a bit of a joke. And really nothing here. See, like, if I needed that to do anything, it really did nothing. But that's fine, we're just gonna deal with it here. So let's do that just to soften them up. I don't think we do another one of these. I need to be able to hopefully do some damage to this guy. I got 130 pyre health though, so hopefully that counts for something. I got a few times it hit him. It's just such a bad card for divinity. And it didn't even roll as bad as I've seen it. So I do have this. I have 55 by 6. 55 by 6 is 300. Because now I'm like, if I can survive this, I should just do it. I absolutely should kill. Make sure that I'm killing divinity. Even though divinity's at half health, like I'm not actually scaled that well here. So, I mean, yeah, this is 6 times 55. It's not enough to kill this thing, but it's enough that I don't care. You know, 18, whatever. Now I'm like guaranteeing I win Relentless pretty much. Yep. Have that at your feet. Okay, we get through it. It was at least better than the last run we did. Like, once we hit on... there was at least, like, some multi-strike offered. And then eventually a double stack on the Siren Song. And at least eventually a Pierce. I think the Pierce on the Icestorm helped a lot, probably. And some plus 30. So, like, this run had stuff. But, yeah, low score, not surprising. Yeah, well, we know what I did. Could it have been improved? Absolutely, but it's kind of what we ended up with. Let's see what everyone else did. So Mean had Cocalia. I think I still like taking the Silphite over it just because it's like... I know that technically in this specific scenario the Cocalia edges it out slightly, but I think the Silphite at least gave me some sort of a game plan with the Mollusk Mages. But this is definitely powerful. They have the Perils, so no holdover though. Like, this run just doesn't seem to have holdover in it. Unless it's like, maybe like the first shop or something, but I just can't see going to that first shop. A lot of the same stuff. Yeah, the Icestorm. He made it a 200 shard run though. That's pretty gutsy. Oh, there was a frickin' Sketches? Okay, well, how the hell did I miss a Sketches? What the fuck? That's disappointing. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, Sketches I would have felt pretty confident from the point I got Sketches, because I would have already had a Siren there. I guess he must have just not done the Hellvent, which is reasonable. It's absolutely reasonable. There wasn't really any... I kind of like my logic to Hellvent the Siren, though. Junshin... Also went pretty high in shards without the Sketches. Oh, there was this event too? Damn. Well, I clearly didn't go any of the right map paths. Fuck. It doesn't look massively different than what I ended up with. I feel like I'd be worried into, I guess he found the armor incant twice. Like, geez, how am I not finding these? But, And he found a holdover. Gee, okay, I absolutely just like low rolled my ass off in all the paths I went then. Like, there's like armor incant, and he still finds the multi-strike, yet still finds multi-strike, or the holdover, still finds double stack. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you visit somehow every map on the event? Or every freaking shop in the, like what the hell? Like, where were these things? Whatever. This is interesting. Like, there's just no defensive scaling here on the unit itself. I guess maybe they didn't set up top, is my guess. No healing either, so you can't even give it, like, the healing. I guess there's this for defensive scaling. But yeah, not even... Okay, there's a Siren Song. I guess they just really trust in their ability to get Siren Song and Prismal Dust in time. I guess they have two of them as well. One could die, and that's probably fine. Surprised I'm the only one, like, going the Silphite route. I gotta say, like, I do feel there was a Silphite line here that wins, but obviously once you get the Siren of the Seas, then that's not needed anymore. You just go the Siren route. But I would say, like, the people that took Cocalia, like, if there was no Sirens offered, like, you'd be screwed. You'd really have to, like, make sure that either Perils or some morsel plan popped in, because that thing's not gonna do anything on its own, you know. But the Silphite technically will. You already have the Mollusk Mages for it. Cocalia, Siren. Yeah, I mean, a lot of similarities between... Okay, we do have finally a Silphite, but then it's actually the first loss here, unfortunately. I don't ever think this is better, probably, the Excavated Ember, than whatchamacallit, the staff would be. Its sketches, unfortunately for them, they leaned into this pretty hard, but then with the sketches... Just kind of go down the list here. We got the first one that actually took Umbra units. Bold. Very bold. Where the frick was... So as I look through this, I'm like, where was this? This must have been the final Merchant of Magic. That's my only thought here. Because nobody else has it. The holdover. So yeah, I guess the final. You'd have to give up the Helvent and the Vortex for that. Which doesn't make any sense. Like, wouldn't you just hold over the Perils? I'm confused. Like, what? I don't know what's going on here. Well, yeah, we've got a lot of runs here, but I think we've got the gist of it. Alright, it was a fun one. I'm glad, though, that it didn't have to be a Silphite run. I don't know if I had that in me at this time, but as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.